Welcome back. You were just talking about how every time I say like the start, she interrupts and I get mad.
I feel like that's gonna be happening going forward.
It has to, yeah.
Okay.
Every time I'm like, ready, and you just start whatever the fuck.
I can't help it.
Yeah. I thought I was the one with issues. Welcome back to Beyond the Bookshelf. I'm Lizzie. You are?
I'm Taylz.
And you're? Yeah, are you terrified today?
You know what, the anxiety is a bit up, but I
'Cause
have
it's
been
been-
getting my head zapped. It's been a while since we've been on here.
Yes.
I wasn't getting my head zapped before.
Mm-hmm.
Last recording was
It was in
March?
April.
No, it was March.
Oh yeah, it was. And no, it was the start of April.
Was it?
Yeah, because we're like, what are we reading in April?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure we hadn't had Easter yet.
It was March. Because we mass
So,
recorded.
Long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah, we were in Star Wars.
And when we did Melbourne.
And then we did Melbourne and we're like, oh my god, we're going to record when we come back. And then I disappeared.
We were going to record content while we were in Melbourne.
No, that didn't happen. I was too busy.
Yeah, it was hectic.
It was so busy being rock and rollers. It was like too much.
Concert after No, we only went to one concert.
No, we went to Wicked.
Yeah, that's not a concert. I was going to get to that.
Oh.
We went to the show. We went to the theatre. Which we are going again in December back home. Yes. What else did we do? We did the zoo. We did the aquarium. We did too many things.
Not enough.
Also, it was hell.
Bookshops. And I think the most visited place was Mind Games.
Yes.
Every day.
Absolutely.
Twice a day.
But
I think there was
maybe
one day.
Was there a day where you went out without me?
No.
I didn't think so.
I was with you the whole time.
Yeah, hubby was a bit jelly. Not gonna lie.
Actually, no, I went out with your mum.
When I got my tattoos.
Yes.
How am I going to show this? Because I'm awful with this.
Go right up.
Oh, Jesus. I got mid-dragon. I got a ding-ding. And I got me...
Oh, gosh. Maybe the other way?
I can't twist that
Okay,
way.
break your arm.
I got my Mistborn, which are actually the first initials of me, hubby, and son.
Yeah.
Which I don't know why I'm not saying their names because we say every other
we were re-listening to stuff because we're looking for predictions in that. And yeah, there was a whole Murray this and Hunter that. And I'm like, what the fuck are we talking about?
Yeah.
Bitches be yapping.
Yeah. Anyway.
We're
drunk.
Oh, yes.
Three episodes. Sounds bad when you say it like that, but it was one night.
It was one night. And it was really late when we finished.
That's true. It was like 1:30, I think.
1:30 after drinking and football. And you're like, yeah, enough content for 2 months.
Apparently so. But yeah, so in one of the episodes, we did predictions of what we were going to read in April.
You can't talk because Murray. It's not like we don't talk like this.
I know.
This out turning on.
I know, but we got a camera in front of us. Shut up.
He's gone now. Fine.
Okay.
Fine.
Anyway.
Both of us instantly red.
It's a reflection of my nipples.
Yeah.
It's red.
So it's a reflection of your nipples.
Oh, anyway. What did we read in April now that we're in
June? I mean, it's the start of June.
Like a week in. Anyway, so our last predictions of what were we going to read in April?
Mm-hmm.
You ticked most of yours off. You DNF'd one and have not picked up. You haven't even bought the other.
Yeah. So I read Warbaker.
You read Warbaker.
Yay!
Merch coming soon.
Read
Wild Love.
Wild Love. That was a 5-star. No, 4-star. 4-star. It was good. Not the best one.
Oh, I've worked out how I rate books now as well.
5s?
So 5, absolutely love. We'll read again and again and again. 4, we'll read again maybe at some point. 3, liked it.
Meh.
Not going to read it again. Won't even. Like 2, I'll rate. I really didn't like it. And I don't think I'll even bother with a 1-star unless I like it.
Yeah. I am very similar, but sometimes I have 2 different 5 stars. I will rate a 5-star, like same thing, like love, 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 love. Oh my god, new favorite. Sometimes it's a 5-star because I had so much fun with it and I read it so quickly that I was like, that feels like a wee 5-star. But if I reread, I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking? It depends.
I'll probably be like that with some of the books that I've read recently.
Yeah.
We'll get into that.
Yeah.
The other one you did was
Just for the summer.
I can't not say it without
the summer. Yeah. No, that was 5-star hit. I think every Abby Jimenez I've read is a 5-star.
You have heard that. I don't know if you said that on podcast or just to me. Who knows these days?
Talk a lot. The Familiar, haven't even bought, which is good of me. I'm glad. I just buy magic cards now.
I mean, who doesn't?
Not my fault. And DNF Only and Forever because it was boring and not the vibe.
I know. Since we just listened to how excited you were, that's like, oh.
I know. I was really excited because, like I said, the last book and oh my god, it's the romance dude and nah.
Absolutely hated it.
He's boring.
Well, yeah, not hated.
She's boring.
I mean,
yeah. They knew each other too. Like I don't know, it was weird. I probably will read it. I just can't read it right now.
Not right now. When you're having a
midlife crisis, which is every week.
So next week.
And then what did you read?
I did read the Actor series, except for the last one, which is like kind of my stack of what I'm going to be reading. Look, I did not like Akatar. And I think I was meant to look before we recorded, but I completely forgot to find out exactly what point it was that Akamath hooked me. Because I was there, I started trying to read it on the plane to Melbourne. Yeah. I just couldn't get into it. And then I don't know why I started. Oh, I do know why I started.
I don't even remember now.
I finished 4th.
Yep.
And I was like, I don't want to start Iron Flame yet. And then I was like, no, I need to. So I read 4th Wing in like 3 nights.
It's insane to me.
And then I read the first half of Iron Flame in 1 night. I got to a very crucial part and I was like, no, if I don't stop now, I'm not sleeping. I had to work the next day. I had to get Hunter to school in the morning.
Oh my God.
I had to stop myself. Yep. So I was like, okay, let's just read Akamath. And then I think I got up to, I want to say, spoilers, the wedding.
Yeah. No, that makes
like,
sense.
For the first bit, I was just angry. I was angry.
Because you're like, come from Akatar and you're like, oh my God, they're like together. Ish, I don't know.
No, I
but
did
then
not like. I didn't.
It just really turns.
I did not get like the first book hype. I don't get it. I get the rest of it because your girl read the next books very, very quickly.
Very quickly.
And then I've taken a break because I was like supposed to buddy read Lies of Locke Lamora with my brother. He messaged me saying, how did you find the ending? Because he's already read it before.
Oh my, okay.
Anyway, so he texted me saying, I finished it. How did you find the ending? So I was like, oh my God, the serpent fight at the end was epic. I don't know how it ends because I haven't read it. But I proceeded to tell him that I've got addicted to crack.
Yeah, that's what you keep calling it.
He was he was very confused, but when I explained it, like I'm not happy. Yeah. But I can't stop myself from reading these goddamn
books. How did I explain 4th Wing to you? Crack.
Yeah, it was.
I called it crack in that episode.
But what happened when I finished Iron Flame?
Instantly messaged me. Instantly. Oh my God, you have to read Iron Flame. And I'm like, are you held hostage?
I actually got the feeling that you were going to call the cops. Because, like, the message, I was like, wait. You actually going to call the cops? Because I was, like, laughing at your thing, like, trying to reply.
No. And I said, I'm calling the police.
And then you said something else. I was like, oh, shit, this bitch is serious. She did something in that.
And they're like, ha, 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 ha. I'm calling the police. Because that's, like, the meme
You need to read it. Read it.
It's next to my bed.
Read it.
I've read 4-5 other things instead.
Yeah, so, like, out of anybody, you could read it in 1 night.
Oh, yeah. But I don't want to.
Do it.
The more you tell me to read it, the less
that's what I'm like with things. The more you tell me to do something, more I'm like, yeah.
But, no, I literally was like, I'm calling the police. Because it's the meme of, like, if I ever say X, I'm kidnapped. I'm like, oh my God. Because I feel like our roles switched.
They have, yeah.
Nah, that's a lie. I'm still reading my trash.
Yeah, you are.
You
You're
just come to the dark side.
Yeah, pretty much.
You were trying to raise my level of reading.
Yeah,
all
I was
these
trying to
fantasy,
bring you into the
high
cool
fantasy,
stuff,
epic,
the intellectual.
and I was like, nah.
But you
Here's
like
my
War
trash.
Waker?
I love the brightness senses. It just takes me a while to get
Yeah, no, true. You do.
every time, right?
I think it's because you like reading so quickly.
It is. I like.
So you like smash it out. So that's why you don't pick up the big tomes.
It's not the size.
Tomes.
It's the pacing.
Oh, okay.
It's very slow, and I just don't have patience
those
half the
books
time.
Are
You
just
can
as thick as like the halves of those, or actually that one's probably thicker than Warbreaker.
Yeah,
but I mean, yeah,
you can see what I mean.
So
There's
quickly.
always something happening. If it's not like relationship, it's then the plot, and then it's a friend,
and like
blah,
that
blah, blah.
controversial thing with me with the ACOTAR series is that my favorite's ACOTAR War.
Yeah, I
see.
Why?
I don't know.
I really.
It's more like war.
It actually is more like what you like.
Exactly.
That's why.
So, and like, because everybody's like, no, Akamath's the best for that novella.
You're gonna love Kingdom of Ash.
I'm trying to get there.
We're nearly there. Empire of Storm.
Empire of Storm. Yeah, I finished Queen of Shadows last night.
And
so cool.
Yeah. This is what I'm saying. It's turned now, hasn't it? It's turned. It's now.
I mean, I always did enjoy the Throne of Glass, and I was just digging in my heels to not read ACOTAR.
Not like other girls.
Heart of Mercy. That's one of the first books I think I read when I started.
Yeah.
And like I love that.
Yeah.
And that is
I don't know how I convinced you to read it. I think I just said I liked the audiobook. You're like, okay. And then you listened to it.
Yeah. Because I was making you read Brandy.
So I was
you were like, you have to read this.
And then Assassin's was it? Fucking hell.
Assistant to the Villain?
One, yeah. The next one's Apprentice to the Villain. That's why I'm getting confused. Yeah, and those two you liked. Yeah. I was like, oh, well, you need to read it.
Yeah, we tapped into it. And then our next one is going to be this.
Yay!
I'm very excited about that.
Same. I've just been waiting to read it, if that makes sense.
Anyway, I also did not finish Words of Radiance because I got hooked on crack.
Yeah.
I did not finish Lies of Lochinvar, but that wasn't in that.
It wasn't in the video, so it doesn't count.
True. I don't even have the special edition here because I was going to show up a bunch because I was meant to do it like my unboxings, but Mitchell came in and he was like, oh, why have you not opened it? So I was like, oh, fine. And I was trying to record it. And
I do it too.
Hunter ripped it open. So I was like, oh, and he wanted to, I really want to read it again. So I was like, let's buddy read it. And then crack. But then, yes, all of my other special editions, you came over. I hadn't opened anything. And you're like, let's open it. I
will have to.
I will do a TikTok. I know. I've said that I'm going to do the TikTok on the ACOTAR, which I will. I'm going to do a video about crack. I was supposed to do it today, but Rena was sick, so.
Yeah. But, oh my God. Brain not working.
Sorry.
No, I was going to say, I haven't read Lies of Lochinvar either. I've read half of it, so maybe I'll pick it up randomly.
I'm actually really enjoying it. I'm only like, I don't know how it works. I think it's 5 chapters in the part 1 or whatever.
I got 100 pages in. That's always my mark.
I could see where I'm up to, but I can't bother moving right now. No, I'm actually really enjoying it. I think I'm really going to like it.
It's fast-paced.
Need to get the time to read it because I've gone back to, I read all these books and now I've got no time.
Well, I'm really proud that the last 9 books I read are physically the ones I've bought and owned. I know. I already told her this, so she's acting. But no, seriously.
Yeah.
I'm really happy because
it's good.
I keep putting them on and then I'm like, oh, and then I'll buy more. And that's the problem.
That's why I'm happy to read, not that you can see in the background, Butcher Blackbird.
Yeah.
I know you've already read it?
No. I started it.
You said I had to buy it.
Yeah, because serial killer romance. I want to see your opinions.
Right.
That's literally it.
But that's what we're buddy reading.
Yeah. Because, like, when I said you liked Iron Flame and stuff, I was like, well, we need to get you into a mafia romance. Stalker romances. All, like, the...
I don't think I could do stalker.
Sports. I hope a sports one happens one day.
It probably will be sport because I like sport.
I reckon that's good. That's... I got so many.
But anyway, we got that, and then When the Moon Hatched. I'm just waiting for my other girlfriend to finish
So let
The
me know.
Shepherd King. Somebody else won't finish The Shepherd King. She finished the first book last night. Loved it. So she's going to read the second one, which I think is better than the first.
I will like it. But
listen to the audio. It's free on the Spotify.
Oh yeah. I forget about Spotify audio.
I'll text you when you pick your brother up. I'll message you, listen to this in the car, and then he'll be like, oh.
He just put his headphones in.
Yeah, true. So we're gonna buddy read that, and if you join in, it'll be a threesome.
Yay! I'll join the threesome with you and your brother too, Eliza and Rockford.
Yeah, threesome with everybody. But yeah. What else happened in that episode?
That's all.
Oh, you got me that signed book. And then I had to find the tour copy, and we did.
Yes.
We went on a very it was a disappointing
book
trip to the
tip.
city. But we did get a big tour copy of
Empire Vampire.
Which I then flicked through. I didn't realise there was illustrations in that book, and they're so cool.
And there's annotations, I believe. Yep.
I think I will like that because I always used to.
I've got the advanced copy, so I'm just going to read that one. You can tell me if there's anything wrong. Probably not.
I mean, we're both pretty new, so
yeah, I can't remember shit, like ever. But has anything you've read recently been like a new fave? Because I've got a new fave. I can't believe that. I'm playing. Because
I don't think I've really read anything else though.
Mine's A Fate Inked in Blood by Daniel J.
What is that? Do we say that at work?
It's A Fate Inked in Blood. It's a Norse Viking book. It's really good. I keep talking about it.
Yeah, you keep talking about it. Is that the book that you bought the other day? The second one, no?
No, I just bought a Norse book because what I liked about it is I've read Norse before, and they're kind of very just the setting and like Vikings, but they never do the war because that's bad. Yeah, you can't have your characters be bad. That's like a flaw sometimes. Yeah, I did. But no, they were like, oh yeah, we're gonna go raid.
I did watch a video. Someone on TikTok did a video on how like Darth Vader was such a great villain because when you were introduced to him back in the 70s, like he did nothing good. He was bad for those first 3 movies, and it wasn't until they went back and then made him human that he was like then also so loved. I don't really think anybody loved him. They can use a bit whingy.
I don't know. I can't. Have I read the second?
Read?
I mean, I don't know. I watched the.
Don't worry, I get in trouble. My dad's favorite is Rogue One, which is the
that's
movie
like the New World
before
one.
The
that Childish Gambino's in it.
Is he? I don't know because I watched half of it on the plane, and then Hunter decided to open the fucking window. And it's a very dark film. And to be watching it on the plane, it was very hard. So I have not finished it, and I probably will never hear the end of it until I do.
But yeah, I really like Fate Inked Blood. They had like god powers kind of thing, and then there was like warring people. The cliffhanger ended like you could see it coming, but I wasn't mad because I was like, I like where it was going, so I was like, this is gonna be interesting. But it could be another Iron Flame issue where if they have miscommunication too much, I'm like, shut up.
Yeah, look, that did get annoying, but just push it, and then it's so good.
I love how much I complain about. I've read 30 pages.
Oh, really? Is that it? Oh, God, you. Oh, shit. All right.
Look, once I get hooked on it, I will just read it.
Just read it. Just read it. Although, going back to the seeing things happening, I don't remember which book it was now, but I saw what was happening, but then it was a twist at the end, and I did like it. Now I'm waiting for the second book.
What book is
I'll remember what it is later.
What do you mean, right?
It's on my Goodreads. I'll know.
I see your updates. Do you hide from me?
No, I don't. Are we even friends on that?
I don't think so.
I see your shit. I like your stuff all the time.
I know, and I never see yours.
You don't like my stuff, which is why you don't see it.
No, I just literally don't see yours.
You're so rude to me. My new friend
Emily does
likes
it.
all my stuff.
There you are.
Pardon me. Sorry.
And Naomi. Shout out Naomi.
Naomi and Emily like all my stuff. Shantae.
What the fuck? Oh, I can't with Goodreads.
I'm pretty sure that was you. Anyway, yes, I am have mocked up some merch on a site. I'm going to try and order it. If it is any good, we will have merch for podcast in things.
Yes, we're going to test them.
Such a roundabout way of saying that. I'm so sorry.
Merch is coming soon.
Pepsi.
That's the Peps there. Oh God, that was so loud. I was like, did you hear that?
I can't hear anything. You really need to start bringing your headphones. So we can't. But
you can't.
We tried to.
Yeah, we can't do it. That's the problem.
Anyway, what else are we doing? Oh yeah, so my pick for my book club was Tress, but for some reason the printing of the B format kept getting pushed back, so I had to do a quick change. So I changed it to Heart and Mercy, so I get to re-listen, because this weekend we're doing a game night, but we're bringing book club forward so we can talk about it, because everybody read it so quickly, and I was getting messages in our group chat saying, "Oh my God, it's like, oh, it made me feel so good."
Top 5 books of last year.
Oh, I've 5-starred it, and I mean, it does take a bit for me to get a 5-star. So I am, I'm listening to it this time. Pardon me.
You might like Divine Rivals, because they write to each other. Like letters.
But also it's YA. I'm struggling with the YAs.
It doesn't feel like YA.
Doesn't? Okay.
Nah. It's like World War II, which I struggled a little bit with, because it's not really, but it's very heavily influenced by it.
It is in a different world, isn't it? But like,
it's our world,
parallel.
But instead of Nazis, it's gods.
Okay.
Which is pretty cool. And I like how they're indirectly in it, kind of thing, because they're reporters. They're not soldiers. So that's quite a good view of it. They're like there and they get affected, but then they can get pulled back, if that makes sense.
Yeah, okay. Not really, but okay.
But like,
I know, it does.
It's pretty adult. Like, things happen to her. Not like anything happens, but like, you know, she has to fend for herself pretty quickly early on in the book. And her brother goes to war and all that. And she's got a full-time job. Like, she's not a teenager. She's like 18, but like an adult.
Yeah.
So it's quite good.
It's like reading Throne of Glass. I keep forgetting that. I'm going to say Selena in case people haven't read it and then they get confused. Is what, 21 by the time I'm... She's either 20 or 21 because she's talking to her frenemy and they're only 19 or something.
Yeah. And it's only because they had to market it a YA. I think, like, I don't think any of these books sometimes were originally for YA. And then they're now in fantasy section because it got popular and it was allowed to be fantasy. But, yeah, like...
I mean, it's still YA in our competitors. But then saying that, like, you know, Target and Kmart and Big W, where they have their...
I saw... Oh my God, what was it? You know the Captain Hooked and all that, and then the Smutty Romance?
Yeah.
That was in the kids section.
Yeah. No. Every time I go into Target, I get, like, Mum to come with me, and I'm like, Mum. They literally, on the back, you flip it around, that says 18+.
Yeah.
I had Icebreaker in the kids section.
I mean, Icebreaker I kind of understand, and that's, like, such a big thing. There was a controversy the other day, and, like... book Twitter about Icebreaker and the book design and blah blah blah. But the Hooked in one, like, get real.
But like, you know, 4th Wing is there. It's pretty freaking explicit.
Yeah,
it should not be in the kids section, but like,
and even not like there's the sexual content, but then also like she freaking kills people and everything.
Like, there's
war.
Pretty traumatic shit in there. But I just laugh. I'm like, surely.
Like, what do you...
Someone's got to say something someday. But in saying that, we have people come into our store and the kids come in with their parents and they, like, looking for it. Their parents come and ask and I'm like, is that for you?
Yeah.
No,
they were actually...
And I go, should it be? Flip open to a couple of pages and see what it says on there. And then they still buy the book. And I'm like,
They were talking about that the other day. In the meeting, and they're like, what are you doing? It's like, well, you can't not sell.
Though, in saying that, one dad went, no, you're not getting that.
Yeah.
But she went and bought basically the same book.
The only thing
he didn't look through it.
Because, like, the laws in Australia, the only things that are like rated, do we say no, you can't, which is like the wrapped manga and like Berserk and stuff. That's actually rated by the Australian government, and that's why we can't sell it under 18. But like everything else is like kind of a free for all, and it's like to the discretion of the parents. So
I mean,
it ultimately does come down to the parents.
Yeah, I think actually the book that the kid ended up buying was the third one, and we just or fourth book, so we just kind of had given up. Like, we were like, you're gonna get what you want at some point.
You're gonna dupe your father or parent, whatever was with them. I mean, just go to Wattpad. It's all on there.
Actually, we had a book come in that's published by them.
Yeah, they are.
I didn't realise.
Well, like all the Anna Todd ones are Wattpad published. Well, they used to be.
She's got Wattpad written on.
But they used to legit say Wattpad.
Oh yeah, they do again.
But now they're like,
some book came in, it feels awful. I'm like, it's nice and floppy.
And then what happens is then they get really popular, and then like Harper or something will buy it off Wattpad.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm trying to tell people how. Why don't you have this book in? I'm
like, I'm printing out the back for you.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to say that to someone.
I'm watching so many.
That'd be such a fun live stream.
Videos. Oh, we could do that.
That'd be a fun live stream.
Yeah, I've been watching so many videos. I don't have most of the stuff because Mom is such a arty, crafty woman.
I fully believe I'd be good at it, but I know I won't be good at it. You know what I mean?
See, I know I will be good at it, and I will be good.
Yeah. I don't have the patience. I'll read the book.
I'll be wanting to print everything up. I won't want to buy anything anymore, which is probably a good thing. But also, it's probably just as expensive to make it myself.
If not more.
It's like, I was making bread to save money. It was just as expensive as buying bread.
I want to bind the Draco Malfoy, Hermione Granger fanfic.
Oh, wait, Manacled or the other one?
No, not Manacled. I'm never reading that.
Okay,
no, thank you.
I've had so many people say, oh, you should.
You can't read it.
Doesn't sound like one I should.
No lad. Not lad at all.
Yeah. No, I mean, what is that one called? It's got quite a long.
Yeah, it's like the long love.
Yeah, anyway,
it's fun.
No, I want to read that one.
Yeah.
So maybe if you bind it, I'll read it.
You bind it for me.
I bind it for you, but I read it first. Yeah.
You bind 2 copies. I will bind one for you, and you bind one. So you can have the ugly copy.
Okay.
No, it'll be fine.
I think come over one day and be like, "Why is that so pretty? I didn't do that."
Well, I know for a fact that I'll be bad at it because I remember trying to make a notebook once. But also, I was 10.
Exactly.
And I've still got the arts and crafts skills of a 10-year-old. But the audacity. I've got the audacity to get it.
You don't know. You only tried it once. Yeah. Murray was telling me.
True.
Told me last night about how many times it takes for you to get professional at something, and then we broke it down. It was like 110 times.
What?
You do something 110 times, and then
wow,
you can say you're pro or professional. He was talking about wanking. I don't know what I was talking about. Definitely wasn't that.
I'm trying to see anything of what I'm a professional at then. Reading.
How many packets? Well, yeah.
Packets of what? What the fuck are you gonna say?
Magic cards. But yeah, no, reading definitely.
Horse riding.
Oh yeah. That's what I was saying. I'm a professional reader.
Yeah.
Because I've read so many. I don't think I've actually read 110 yet.
We're booksellers.
But I would have sold 110 surely. I mean,
100%.
When you came in to pick me up, I know you sold 2 on my behalf.
Yeah.
Which was 7, so I sold 5.
Yeah.
I actually sold 6 the next day all on my own.
I told you have to be.
And then I think I also did 3 or 4 more of the other things. Sign-ups.
Oh my god.
Now, watch me talk about it and do nothing on Sunday.
You better.
Because I'm there all day.
Have a war. Tic-tac-toe. Have you heard of that one?
No.
Where you like try and play like noughts and crosses, but you like say sell book a month or whatever, and then they have to try and stop you. So you both like it's a game some stores play.
Oh, okay. We'll see how we go.
Yeah. Do it.
I think, I don't know. I think it's just because this particular kid's book.
Oh
so good.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah, I mean, I find it easier to sell, I think, the kids' book and stuff because I go, oh, my son.
I think that's why I'm really into reading books I own right now, is because I know I've got a big pile coming.
Yeah.
And the fact that there's 10 in my back of my car, and I know there's like 10 more, and I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, look, I filled a box the other day.
I think I'm already over.
Still more in the cupboard.
Yeah.
And I got 2 text messages today. One book I know is not actually for me. But yeah, I'm in trouble.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to hide them. But I'm trying to unhaul. I'm trying to read what I've got. I'm halfway through a book right now.
That's good. Which one's that?
When in Rome by Sarah Adams. It's a romancy one. But I bought it last year.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, that's not too bad for you.
I know.
Like,
we don't want to talk about that. Okay. No, I've actually pretty much unhauled a lot of the old ones now because I'm just not interested anymore.
Yeah.
A lot of it was YA, or like fantasy that I thought I'd like that I know I won't like now.
Look, when we move me into my new home,
can I do your bookshelf?
Yeah, it's gonna be some.
I'll spend so much time.
I had quite a lot of books before I got back into reading. But I mean, we can get rid of the Twilight. I mean, they're probably first edition, so we probably shouldn't get rid of
keeping my Twilight because I keep old books of like sentimental reasons too. Like
I mean, I did read them and enjoy them as a child.
I feel like it's like piece of history.
You can put them behind other books, and
if you don't have space, you can make it a full library.
Actually, I mean, I think for the time being, until I have the room to build my own shelves, I'm just gonna have to do the Billy's ones, or I've got my board games. Oh, it's gonna be annoying. Anyway, you're gonna see some shit.
What do you mean? What have you got?
My array of
Kama Sutra in there? It's very well read. Why do I always say wed? I'm like, can't say read.
I don't know, but I can't say read Wallbreaker without concentrating and staring at the freaking shadow.
It's so hard. New match.
For sure. I'll mock that up. We'll finish it.
Sticker.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Cool. We need to find a proper platform because the one that I was looking at, you get more stuff back.
I've heard of other ones too, so we'll have to investigate.
We'll have. Also, we'll get the samples to make sure it's good quality. Oh, anyway, what was I talking about before? Oh yeah, the diversity of what I used to read. Although I did actually, maybe I don't have that many books in the storage.
What are these horror stories you used to read?
I don't know.
I need to know.
When I open the boxes, you'll be like, "Oh, that's for that book."
But do you know what? My like history of books, I've got like some old ones from when I was teenage and stuff, but there was a big time when certain websites had certain free books. I have a lot of books I used to read from that.
Yeah.
I know physical versions of like old faves.
More of what I read was actually on my iPad and not a physical book. So
do you know how bad it was? I had a laptop. I was 13 and I downloaded it on Word and used to read it through Word. So that's the level of hacker I was.
Oof. I used to just download the PDF. I don't know how I did it, but I did it.
I don't know why mine was in Word.
I know that was an option.
Maybe I was just stupid.
What?
But also, I was younger.
I
don't think I might have been younger than 13, to be honest. Sarah Desson was a good author I used to read.
Then you were doing it at 10.
Yes. Math.
How old is she?
Math.
But yeah. Anyway, how long have we got left to cook? Because I was going to show off my stuff. So I could just use this. But no, I'm going to do a proper TikTok. But like, I've got so many
preview
cool things. Daniel Green's Neon Ghost, pink.
I love the pink.
Like,
you should hear how crispy it is right now.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty close to it. Oh, okay, right. Is that what you mean?
Sounds good.
And like, I got the paper bag as well because I prefer reading in paper. But I'll show you this in a minute. Where did the thing go? I got signed hardcover and signed paperback. And like, it's just
Pretty.
so pretty. And then, I don't know why. Well, I do know why I like dragons. I have so many dragon books.
Pretty.
I'll show more of that in a thing. This one.
I really like this
There
one.
is one reason why I bought this one. But like, what? This is the only reason I bought this book. And I've actually read some things on it. I'm very excited to read it.
Oh, what things?
Yeah, I can't actually remember, but I just know they were related to this book,
Good
and
things?
I'm thinking I'm really gonna like this one.
Ooh.
So, oh well, there you go. All my Lives of Lockamora liked it.
Oh, there you go. Easy.
So yeah, but oh, this one has just like how about that? I like that. But yeah, that's just a few of the good specials.
Yeah,
come in recently.
We could do like a 10-minute video about all your special editions, honestly.
I probably could. I might do that when we move out, actually.
And here is blah blah blah.
This is what you really liked about Daniel's book was that it's got a spot at the back for you to do your own notes.
I think that's really cool.
It's not really cool, but anyway.
I think that's a good idea.
The thing is, with these books, they are super heavy. They are ridiculous.
Yeah.
Heavy. Even the paperback.
It's the quality of paper. They're really good quality.
Really.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Which I like, but also carpal tunnel.
Digital, did you say?
Tennis elbow from reading Twilight. Like, actually. It was so bad. No, because I read them. I wouldn't stop reading them over and over and over and over again, back to back to back to back, because I couldn't buy books. I was obsessed. And I had a best friend that also was obsessed. And we just read it every lunch, every recess. Like,
I mean, I was that with Goblet of Fire, but I don't think I actually read it.
What do you mean?
Like, I've read it at some point in time. I have read the book, but I would always borrow it from the library and have it at lunchtime, but I don't think I actually read it.
Yeah, it's like putting a book in your bag and never reading it.
I don't think I could read it until I was 13.
Fair. I was in special reading classes in school.
Oh, yeah. So my special ed teacher, I guess, I don't know, the one that helped you if you were a little bit behind.
Yeah.
In primary school.
I also, same.
Anyway, yeah. She came in, I've seen her walk past work before.
Oh my God.
And I smiled at her.
Yeah.
Like, she's a big part of my childhood. Like, yeah. Anyway,
I don't remember
she
people.
came up, scared the shit out of me at work. I was doing something in the bin, and someone was like, "Oh, excuse me." Scared. I literally jumped out of my skin, and then because I saw her and recognized her, my heart I was like, went flush, and I was trying to keep cool, and I was like, Emily, can we do this, blah blah blah, because it was missing pen or something, and so we gave her a little bit of discount, and then I was like, just finishing it all up, handing her the receipt, and I was like, fucking do it. Are you blah blah blah?
Yeah.
And she was like, oh no. I said, sorry, are you a teacher? And she goes, yeah. I go, oh, did you teach at primary school? She was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, I know, it was a really long time ago. And she goes, yeah, it was. I did 14 years at another school. So that's how long it's been. And I was like, I'm so and so.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh my God. She remembered me. She remembered Mum. She remembered my brother. She remembered we had a baby sister. And I was like, oh yeah, the baby has just had a baby.
Oh my God.
Literally 3 weeks old.
That's crazy.
But she started crying, getting emotional, and then I was like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you cry. But so
that's really sweet.
It was really nice.
I saw my art teacher at work once. She remembered me.
I've seen a few of my teachers, but most of them are like, oh.
Honestly, the art teacher is probably the only one I remember. She bought us hot chips.
Oh,
She'd literally send us up the road to go buy hot chips.
Right.
Because in year 11 to 12, we didn't have real classes. We did like the side. And it was one of her class all Friday. We'd just sit there in her, like she was an art teacher, but we were just sitting in her class. Yeah. And she's like, here, go get hot chips for lunch. That's so good. And then the principal's response, why didn't you? Well, Miss told us. Yeah. Oh, okay. And then she never got told off. We never got told off. It was fine. Like, because we're year 12 at the point. You know how they kind of don't care?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was so funny. Yeah, fun times.
Yes.
I was going to say, because we have to cut this one a bit short, what are you reading tonight?
Tonight I am actually going to probably read Heart and Mercy. Is it Heart and Mercy? I get them.
Undertaking of Heart and Mercy.
Yeah, I get it wrapped around the wrong way every time, and I'll probably read a chapter or two of tomorrow.
Nice.
Although I did try, I was finishing the latest collection of Nightwing, so I could finish it.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's going to happen. Because Sabrina was so sick. Anyway, what are you reading?
I'm going
to better be around by
finish When in Rome, because I'm halfway.
Yeah.
It's so quick and easy.
Yeah.
It's going to be done. And yeah, totally Iron Flame.
What is it? One Dark Window.
I was like, I have started that.
Yep. Started.
The amount of books I've started, and I'm not right now. I need to be in the mood. I'm a mood reader.
I feel like though, because you're into magic, like magic cards.
It's tarot cards. Root. We'll see. Anyway.
Oh, no.
I can cut that if you want.
Are you cutting anything? I thought we weren't cutting anything.
Nah. Free ball in
That's it. No more editing. You get all the chaos.
Chaos.
Anyway.
Peace.
I don't know why we did that.
I don't know. You started it.
How do we end these things?
And then thank you so much for watching and listening. I always forget that. I actually do the podcast. I prefer the Spotify, so I totally don't watch.
Yeah, I mean, I usually listen. I can't watch it.
I don't want to look at myself.
I don't want to listen to myself.
Honestly, we were having so much fun listening to ourselves. We're so funny.
My mum's over in the corner like,
idiots.
Like when I was editing one day, I didn't have my headphones.
Yeah.
And she was like,
that's so fun.
Anyway,
thank you.
We've been wrapping up for a minute, so let's actually do it.
Bye, Naomi.
Oh my God, it doesn't